Welcome Matters With. I'm your host, ThisPhillipBrian. Today we're here to discuss Novel Matters With You. Star Trek, Lost to Eternity. This novel, crafted by Greg Cox, hopscotches between three plots that have a common thread from 1986 to 2292, yet they all function completely independent from one, well, for the most part, completely independent from one another, except for that thread, the aforementioned thread. Plot 1, we are going to set aside until the end. Plot 2, a TOS adventure in all of its glory. Set 3 years after Captain Pike handed over the reins of the Enterprise to Captain Kirk, this adventure is a bona fide Trek adventure, a complete throwback to the original series. Captain Kirk, Dr. McCoy, and Lieutenant Sulu go on an adventure to save, a swashbuckling adventure in a gladiator-esque story to save a captured scientist, meanwhile racing the Klingons to get to her before they do.
Logical.
And while that's going on, Commander Spock and the crew of the Enterprise engage in a game of intergalactic chess against a Klingon heavy cruiser.
Divert all power to weapons.
It's as if you can see an episode of TOS vividly play out in your mind as Cox perfectly captures the characters and their dynamics.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Plot 3, Pre-Undiscovered Country Intrigue.
Good day, Captain Spock. May your journey be free of incident.
Fast forward to just before the events of the Undiscovered Country. Here, Captain Kirk, Captain Spock, and Lieutenant Saavik embark on a high-stakes diplomatic mission that is fraught with danger and power of the galaxy shifting consequences.
I have the power!
While Kirk and Spock play significant key roles in this plot, this story truly shines a spotlight on Saavik, giving her the lead in a tale that feels like a standalone Trek novel. It is well written, engaging, and embodies the Trek universe with its deft handling of diplomacy and character development.
Yes!
Plot 1. The podcast investigation. This is the crux, the anchor, and the core of the novel. In 1986, Dr. Gillian Taylor suddenly disappeared. We saw those events play out in the film The Voyage Home, the one with the whales.
Whales. Specifically, humpback whales.
This tale is told from the perspective of a 2024 very popular podcast that investigates that 1986 disappearance. We get interviews with characters that were woven into that film and get their point of view on the actions of Kirk, Spock, and Chekhov from their 80s adventure. This is brilliant and fantastic. When it works best, it feels like a real podcaster investigating a real disappearance. I wanted more of this. The other two plots are good, but are regular Trek fare. This is double damn dynamic. From the perspective of those in 1986, there was a Russian spy, a wise guru, a charming stranger, and some mysterious happenings in Golden Gate Park.
Everybody remember where we parked.
Pair that with the stuff of the whaling ship seeing a bird of prey. It all adds depth to and enriches an already fantastic film while telling an original story. And that is what truly impresses me. That is why this book, this novel gets an A right there. Because when you can take a almost 60-year-old franchise, tell a tale within its existing timeline and canon, and do it from a completely new perspective, a whole new angle. Very impressive. Very impressive. Greg Cox, good job. I applaud you, sir. If you're a Trekker, this novel is for you. And if you're not a Trekker, you're probably not even watching this. I highly recommend this novel, Lost to Eternity by Greg Cox. There are two tales that are good and one that is, I appreciate the complete freshness of it and wish it were the entire novel, while not diminishing that the other two plot points are also good. And if you opt to Audible this novel, you are in for a treat because Robert Petkoff perfectly performs these beloved characters. It gets a double damn A.
About those colorful metaphors that we've discussed, I don't think you should try using them anymore.
Oh, hang with me for a second. One of my viewers, Gobbledygook, noticed that I'm now over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. I ask you, please share the comments, Sharing, it makes all the difference in the world. I know it's so cliche for someone making a video to ask you to like, comment, and share, but there's a reason why we do, because we have to get more subscribers so we can get more distribution, and the commenting and sharing drives traffic to the channel. I know you know people who love Star Trek. I know you know people who love novels. So share this with them, and we can all talk soon.